So today I'm going to do like a revision study tips guide. I don't know how to put it into words, but like that's obviously you'll know because it'll be in the title, but I'm doing like a revision study tips thing. I've just thought of all these ideas like throughout the week, and so I used some of them, my friends used some of them, and I think all of them put together it's just like a really good like way to revise, and I should really follow these tips because I have my exams in 2 weeks. And I think I need to follow these tips. I think you should too. And I hope you enjoy this video, and let's just get started. So this tip will keep you super hydrated when you are studying, and it is basically just water and fruit but like mixed together. And you're just going to fill up like any glass, and this one's from Sainsbury's if you're wondering, with water, and then you're going to put fruit of your choice in the water, and that is basically it. And I just put like a healthy amount of fruit in to give it some taste and some flavour. This is like a great little DIY because it looks really cute, but you can also like change out the fruit to suit your taste, which is actually really useful. And I'm just going to take this to my room and start studying. GCSE Bitesize is my favourite website to study, and it's really useful to have like a drink on hand to keep you hydrated and to keep you going whilst you are studying or revising. The next trick I have found works so well. It's basically just cutting up post-it notes and then putting them around your room. I put mine on my mirror, makeup, perfume, moisturiser, like things like that I'll use every day, so I'll see the notes every day. And honestly, I have remembered my history dates so well since doing this. And as you can see, I am just like putting them on my moisturiser because I use that every single day, twice a day. So I see the League of Nations 1926 every day, twice a day, and on my perfume and on my body sprays. So it's just like a really effective way of revising without even knowing that you're revising, which is actually really clever. This next trick will save your life, and it will save you so much work. Basically, just download a flashcard app. I really like this one, and it has flashcards on your phone, so you can take your flashcards on the go, which is so handy. Using colour is going to help your life so much. Just highlight any key points, any dates, don't highlight too much, and it's going to make your life a lot easier looking back at the notes. The first study tip is to always type your notes in Times New Roman, like that font, because apparently that font, your like brain registers it quicker, so when you read it faster. Therefore, if you type all your notes in this font, you're going to read your notes faster. So even though it doesn't look as nice as like Arial or other fonts, you're still going to register it faster, so that means that you're going to read your notes faster, which means you're studying more effectively, which in itself is such a good tip to have, because then you are studying better because you are reading the notes faster. Tip number 2, writing out like a piece is the equivalent of reading it 7 times over, and like rather than reading it 7 times, might as well write it out. And if you're doing like a language, I know I had to do this for my like coursework. I had to just memorise like about a page of just French, and this worked so well just writing it out. And tip number 3 goes hand in hand with this one, is that you should be reading your notes out to yourself whilst writing them down. This helped me so much, because it's like my brain just like knew it when I was writing it down, because like I'd been saying it as I was writing it down. I don't know why, but it just helped so much. Tip number 4 is to look over your notes before you go to sleep, because I think this is like, I've read it somewhere and it actually is true, that like if you look over your notes before you go to sleep, your brain's like more likely to remember it because it's like the last thing on your mind. So maybe just like reading through your notes or reading through flashcards will help so much, because then when you go to sleep, you're just like really absorbing that information. Tip number